The depleted condition of much of our farmland is a growing concern for many scientists.
Lots of the food we eat today just doesn't have the nutrients it used to.
And that's especially true for one important ingredient, trace minerals.
So we've been taking a look at what we can do to make sure we get enough of these critical elements.
It's really almost a subtle effect because it's the actual building blocks of our nutrition.
Nutritional experts like Mary Mulry say trace minerals are essential to our health. They're important in the proper functioning of our nerves, muscles, enzyme systems, and the basic metabolism of our cells. But experts like Mary Mulry say the declining condition of our farmland makes getting trace minerals from our diet increasingly difficult. It's a challenge that's led her and other nutritionists to sea vegetables.
Sea vegetation is an interesting source of particularly trace minerals. The oceans and the trace minerals in sea vegetation actually mimic what is in the human bloodstream. And so these trace minerals like iodine, potassium are important, and we don't get enough in our diets because of depleted soils or because we're not eating the appropriate number of fruits and vegetables.
One way to get those trace minerals into our diet is through seaweed salads, as I discovered when I visited the Natural Gourmet Institute in New York City and met Jenny Mathau. She's director of the institute, and she showed me how to make a squash seaweed salad.
This particular sea vegetable is called dulse, which, unlike most sea vegetables that come from Asia, this one actually is indigenous to Ireland. And like all sea vegetables, it's very high in minerals.
So we have the squash here, and this is obviously carrot. What are the other ingredients that we're going to use?
So we have carrots, and then we have some fresh minced parsley. Okay, next we're going to add the dulse. The thing about sea vegetables, I think you need to chop them up very finely. So this adds color contrast. It also adds lots of minerals. And it adds the antioxidant vitamins A, C, and E, which we have a lot of in this salad. And then we have our culinary superstars, which are both in the allium family. We have garlic, and then you could use onion, but we're using shallot. It's kind of a cross between onion and garlic. And we just now need to pick up the flavor with some lemon juice, and we need some salt. This is sea salt. Yeah. This is actually Celtic sea salt, which is one of the finest salts in the world. It has over 80 minerals in it. Now we're adding something else, which is nice to add, but it's not essential. It's basically unpasteurized soy sauce. You could eat it now, but we generally let this sit.
It's been about a half an hour since we were in the kitchen. Now, what's happened since then in the refrigerator where these salads been?
Well, the salt has been working on the squash, drawing liquid out of it, and as you can see, it's wilted quite a bit. It's kind of cooked the squash, and we have drained out all the excess liquid, and we're ready to eat.
Let's see how we did here. Oh, wow.
That salad was really good. But of course, most people aren't going to make a sea veggie salad every day to make sure they get their daily dose of trace minerals. So a number of companies are now making dietary supplements in liquid and capsule form to make it easy to get those building blocks of our nutrition.
So you're recommending a glass of liquid sea vegetables every morning?
I think that'd be a good idea for all of us.
But if we all start consuming more sea veggies, do we have to worry about exhausting the supply?
Good question. The good news is that sea greens are an abundant food source. As a matter of fact, most species grow at the rate of 2 feet a day. They're also high in protein and chemicals that boost our immune system.
So it seems like more sea vegetables should be on the menu for all of us.
True enough, and if you want the recipe for that terrific sea veggie salad I had, it's on the Healing Quest website.
Yeah. Up next, Dr. Deepak Chopra has some advice on how to live a spiritual life.